Hey guys, welcome to our daily encounter. I really like Romans chapter 16 because it gives some recognition to the average Christian. In Romans chapter 16, Paul is telling the church there at Rome to greet certain individuals that were there among them who were workers for the Lord, people who were active in the kingdom, but aren't really well known throughout history. Usually when we think about great Christians and we think about how the church has survived for 2,000 years, and we think about people like the Apostle Paul, who penned wonderful works, one of which is this great book of Romans that we have, or the Apostle John, who really encouraged the church to love. We can think about the Apostle Peter, who gave that great gospel message there in Acts chapter 2 and was instrumental, and especially in the early part of the church's life. And we can think about all of these great, grand characters. And maybe in doing so, we might forget the Christians who just showed up to work every day. They had families. They did just the run-of-the-mill things, but they were dedicated to the Lord and helping out in the activity of the kingdom, many of whom are mentioned here in Romans chapter 16. And they were just as instrumental in spreading the gospel message, in it being preserved and handed down generation after generation, all the way down to us. And we should give credit where credit is due, because they too played a part in the gospel spreading and being preserved for so many years. As appreciative as we should be for those great spiritual giants that we think of throughout church history, might think of Spurgeon or Jonathan Edwards, C.S. Lewis, those type of individuals. As appreciative as we might be for those spiritual giants, we should also be appreciative of the average Joe, just the person who wakes up every day dedicated to the Lord, shares the gospel with his or her co-workers, neighbors, relatives, lives a faithful life to the Lord, maybe doesn't make a big splash in the world, may not acquire international fame or anything like that, but just lives a nice, quiet life serving the Lord. It's those people as well who help to bring about more and more of God's kingdom here on this earth. And so if you're like me, just a common average Christian who wants to serve the Lord and wants to do what's right, don't underestimate the influence and the impact that you can have. And each and every one of us plays an important role in furthering God's kingdom, in preserving God's kingdom here on this earth, as we live faithful lives to the Lord, in whatever sphere that is before us, whether we do acquire international fame or we go forgotten throughout human history. Either way, each of us play a part, and we should take the part that we do play very seriously and be dedicated to the Lord, working hard for the kingdom. And that's something that, even though if the world doesn't recognize it, the Lord himself recognizes it, and we can be assured that our labors in the Lord is not in vain. So I'd encourage each and every one of us to continue on in the faith, continue on being faithful. Even if you're overlooked or not recognized, just continue to serve the Lord. Do what he's called you to do. Walk faithfully before him. And that's the way that the kingdom will continue to flourish here on this earth. So with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.